Soul Survival!
Holy I man like Selassie. Hey yo! Rampage I power do some pussy. What I want to them? Yeah. Anyway, drunk attack. The typewriter bark. No 45 now bark. Rampage. Are you a talk? A murder, you go murder them blood clot tonight. As daybreak, murder them bomber clot. Anyway, yeah man, I'm little ranking, you know Brooklyn, I'm a Brooklyn nigga. What's up, New York? Straight up Flatbush, straight over this up, the 90s. Every corner in Brooklyn, straight up. You know, see Livonia, New Lots Avenue, mad people. Yeah, take time. It up and big sound I go play now, so una little pussy will just shut off now for the rest of the night. And if you don't come out of this dance hall in a 90 second, bullet! Rampage, it off your ram. I'm on you make the dance hall ram. Bang little off your ram. Well, you make the dance hall ram. Cover me. Well, the day before the dance, you have the 4-foot ram. They cut off the head about 1:05. They bring it in the kitchen, then they boil it with the yam. Sell it laugh at that, me said the people, them and yam it off your ram. Bang little off your ram. Cover me. Because the gangster in the place and the gangster make it ram. Serious thing, that mean a bad sound. Big tool. Selassie, Rampage I power. Selassie, run. Look out, your pockets. Rampage, you got the run. I'm on you, make the dance all run. Little bit of your run. Well, you make the dance all run.
Let's ready.
Cover me. Well, the day before the dance, you have the 4-foot run. Cut off the head about 1:05. And bring it to the kitchen and the white to the yam. Sell it for laugh and that they said the people them and the bang little off your arm. Cover me. Remember me tell me that mean a bad sound. Remember that. Selassie Rampage I power. Selassie Ram it, look out, your carpet. Rampage, it off your ram. I'm on you, make the dance all ram. Bang little off your ram. Well, you make the dance all ram. Cover me. When the day before the dance, you have the 4-foot ram. And cut off the head about 1:05. And bring it in the kitchen, then the body to the yam. Sell it for laugh at that, they said the people them and yam it off your arm. Bang little off your arm. Cover me. They call the gangster in the place and the gangster make it ram. Rampage sound run, you make the dance.
Soul Survival!
Alright, Blaxz done the place live and direct. Soul Survival TV. See?
It was the first clash. When's the first time you ever clashed?
Against Brimstone. And that's why they had me up. Against Brimstone, and I didn't know what I was doing. I'm going to pull, I found back the flyer too.
Big bad Brimstone, man.
Yeah, it was Brimstone, Thunderhawk. I can't remember if Sub-Zero was in it or not, because they just broke up. But how it started was, it was juggling competitions. And it was Juggernaut and Thunderhawk what kept winning it with Crisis. Pigeon with Mellow Majestic's brother. The Dar man them. See, so you had the Dar sound, the Bay Mills sound, you had the youth there from Dean Park. And then you had youth there from West, Thunderhawk. So it kept on coming down to me and Thunderhawk, and we got trophies after that.
Was that Poison at the time?
Yeah. So now, you see now on the last one when Brimstone lost, Tiny and Nolan catch up at the door. And I'll be a whole back thing on going, and I'm like laughing. No, Turbo from Spade up there. He was the first man to be booking us. So he's like, you guys are joking, you should just clash. So they're like, yeah. So the clash went to go on. I don't know nothing about clash. I'm the young guy, I just mix whatever. But from what I knew, I did some remixes on Soundboy Burial. I put Joyride on Soundboy Burial. I did a news broadcast because I went to Leacock and we had the TV studio and shit. We so broke into that with sample and newer things, see? And then I had some 45s. So I go to the dance, say I go to the dance at 9:30, 10, because it's all ages. Why not? Brimstone's in there with their own sound, everything, with Ricky. I say, like, they took turns. Like, Ricky was there for an hour, and then he left, and then Specs came for an hour. And then, next thing I know, it's like 11 o'clock, you know. And I'm still in there dancing by myself, and the man them are juggling the whole time. They're not even trying to diss nobody. They're just, you know, I saw a big sound do it. Ray. So now when Tiny and Bam Bam then rolled in, I'm telling them, like, yo, you shouldn't even do it, because the fact you guys are the 2.5 hours late, the crowd is already against you. And why were they late? Again, what enough of these song guys don't even remember about. The man were at Kali B and Turbo Sonic from the Mills again are cutting like 18 DAT tapes. You know how much tune is on that, bro? So the man literally had to wait like 5 hours, and they couldn't leave without the tune them, so they just waited. And Naris just gave them a blight and said, alright, go on, go do your thing and we'll take a one break. That's what ended up happening. So anyway, they come in, they start playing, getting booed, getting fucked up in there. Him and Dr. Pepper tell me to chill out. So now we got to the third round. And at the end of the second round, Nolan's like, say, go home, Tiny. And like going on sick. And then at the third round, they let me play. It might even have been the second round. But when they let me play, I played my news broadcast and got a forward. And I played the Soundboy Burial remix with the Joyride and got the forward. And I ended it off with, on the tight closer, if you want that friendship, but I juggled the rhythm and I was fucking it up in there. And when Turbo did the vote, it was a tie. Because now, it wasn't, did Brimstone win? Yes. Did Juggernaut win? Yes. So because they couldn't decide, he did dance competition. And as Pigeon and any other man did. Before you could say you won or you won, because everyone's going back and forth, the man's like, even Crisis Man, and they're like, yo, nah, bro. He's like, forget it. And the dance competition made girls start skinning on, and that's what him started. So when they left, yes, Brimstone probably played the better part of the dance, 2 Harvey's thing ran, but did you leave with the win officially? No. So that's why there's always a back and forth. And again, I'm the little you, we go to private school, we just come around and, you know, they're allowed to be in dance and running up and down and doing the most. So, in my opinion, 10 and 20 years later, when they turn around, for how they came up and how we came up, we enough for them with them. That's their issue. I tell them that all the while to their face. I mean, we're good. Me and Mega, we're good. Me and Nolan is me and Nolan. Me and Mega are good. You know what I mean? I don't too, but I feel that's just what it is. But you need those rivalries. You don't have that shit no more.
Alright, which would be the first
The
song?
first song I killed, I would say Firestone.
Officially kill.
I would say Firestone. It wasn't a real official dance, but we ended up clashing for real back and forth. And wipe him on. China, man. Not terrible. But wipe on China. Wipe him on. I don't know if you remember there's a pre-release SZA on the Showtime. Long time bad mind, long time bad mind. Alright. See, that really when we jump on Showtime. But Firestone was the first song. I went back and forth with a bunch of them, but the first song would kill me probably. You know that Morris Ecstasy? What was this song again? Black Prince.
Big up Morris, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He had the song Black Prince. And them time then we just get some dub on Juggernaut, we're hyping him up in Markham. And then I'm saying, yo, tune fit tune, I want to look. Because he used to always walk around with like 5 dub plates. And I had more than 5 plates now. So I was like, yeah man, tune fit tune. And yo, his third song was Far East, man. What sings Far East? Look, my brother. Who sings the Far East, man? Look, my brother.
Barry Brown.
Yes, Barry Brown.
Rest
So when
in
he
peace.
played the Barry Brown now, Tiny, everybody's looking at me like, that was the tune I told you we should have got. And here's me, I'm who named Barry Brown? Yo, run up with your Barry Brown, bro. And then you play the next one, bro, and the whole place crippled down my head. And I'm like, yo, I'm like, man, Barry Brown, somebody big? He's like, yo, it's done, bro. Just forget it. It's over. And then when I was telling Lindo's like, that's why you need to know your foundation. And you see, from this on, we start go pool time once a week and go tune for hours.
You go pool time, dog.
Yeah, my place that.
Real, remember pool time, you know, for a long time, you know.
Yeah.
There's no pool time, you see me? Which songs have you played for in the past? And including, obviously, your own song. Blaxz done the place, dog.
So,
where did it start?
I started, I would say as a box boy, because they never let me play in public with Night Storm on the Markham song. Yeah, some Chester man were around the song too. I don't know if you know Lumpy. Well, he's a barber, he has braids. And then Bam Bam and them. So it was around Night Storm, and then like me and Tiny were their little youths, and then the next man on the sound, his little youth was Scott, and this next youth JJ. See? So after Night Storm is when I started doing Juggernaut. See, because the man them stopped kind of fucking around with the sound, and Scott started running after the dubs. And then we never had no dubs to play, so I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna build a sound, and if you guys wanna come, then we'll deal with it. So then we did Juggernaut. And after Juggernaut, now I went back to the States. And when I came back now, like, the man was still running Juggernaut, but I guess I probably felt like a heavyweight. Through the whole clash and everything, I was like, yo, just allow all of that. Scene. So then, for a little bit when pool time was running, I used to do the Pink Panther thing. Scene. And then while Pink Panther was going on, that's when Scott came and was like, see, me and Scott, I know Scott forever. And we grow in this kind of, we just have two different attitudes. So he tried to use his head on me and tell me, you know, just come to the parties with him. So I would go, and then he'd be like, intro me. So by like the third dance where he's like, intro me but stay on the mic, I was like, nah bro, it's either we're gonna build a song or not building a song, because I'm not doing this. So then we did Fully Loaded, and then we went 50-50 on the song, because you know I'm one of those guys. So we ran Fully Loaded, then Fully Loaded Mashup, and then when Fully Loaded Mashup now, I did Blaxz Done the Place. Then after Blaxz Done the Place now, I wanted to clash. I was tired of juggling. Because everybody that I juggle with, Steenie, Reaction, Lindo, Survivor, all you guys got to always clash in the basement dances and everything. I never got to do that. So Bling came to me. Bling was on it for a while. But I was like, see now, this is now what I'm learning about size of sound and what really having dubs is. So when I went on Lexus, I was like, holy fuck, chode. See, but I wasn't really free to do what I wanted to do. So that kind of, I felt like that helped me back. And then I was done with Lexus, and then I went on Super Bowl. And then you see what big sound look like. I promise you these guys have dubs forever. Like, anyways. So after Super Bowl now, me and Goatee fell out in a way. I mean, me and him are good, but we had a little disagreement because we're all men. And that one disagreement, I was like, I'm not even on this, bro. So I just took away myself. But I made a joke because Goatee put me on a plane and would just send me places to work. Me not even know who, where, what, when. Me just know me get some money and a plane ticket. And this person that picked me up, like, my mom used to be scared for me, guy, going all over the place, guy. But he let me clash in New York, DC, California, Florida, Atlanta. And, like, I played all over the place. But he let me do what he would never. It's after the clash, he'd be like, why would you play Luciano? No, why would you play Sizzler, then Luciano, then Bunty, then Romain Virgo? I'm like, because I was saying this, that, and he'd be like, no. Play your singers, then play that. Why would you know what I mean? And so when the next clash is coming up, I'm like, what do you think I should do? He's like, I don't know, don't you play every day? I'm like, oh, okay. and then I'll go think about something like any customs, special rewrites, whatever. I have to do it on my own. But you don't mind to do it because the man's cutting tunes regularly. You know what I'm saying? So we get involved, then we get there. Now, after we fell out, I was like, this is dumb. I'm never spending money on nobody's sound ever again. Because 2 Sounds in my eyes, they got some fucking wicked ideas. And I think they're wicked because man win dance after them ideas. Women are deb out. See? So like I'm not doing it no more. So I made a joke. And I said, if a man gives me $5 and the plane ticket, I'll go win the trophy then. See? I'm not even gonna big up my own self, nothing. Just give me the money, I'll go get you the trophy. You can keep the trophy. I just want to clash. And you guys, it's like nobody doesn't get it. Pablo's the only person who gets it. Nobody doesn't get it. I just want to clash. So you give me the money, tell me where the clash is, and tell me where to send the trophy. So
talk about this dance now. Alright, the
Fargo link me now.
Alright.
I'm round of friends for real. Cause remember, I'm in Jamaica doing real shit. I post up resort, but I'm in the studio with Big Wayne out under the tree. I'm back, man. We're out there, whatever. And a man is on the phone like, oh, you know Fargo? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yo, man wants you to come link. I'm like, come link. We're in town, come link. I said, tell him to come link. So anyways, Fargo linked up and then he's like telling me, you know, he has the clash, but you know, one of his selectors, I don't know, something going with them. So he wants me to go around there. So anyways, I go around the ends, him and Tech 9 and Nashi and everybody around there. So I go through his lab and like he basically had his dance like basically organized. He didn't have it rounds for rounds, but he had an idea of what he wanted to do for the day. So when he went to go get ready, I went through it and we put in a few things, take out a few things, and said, yo, you need a main thing you're gonna depend on to get you through and a backup, just in case you get nervous. So anyways, he started, we went to the dance now. Played the first round, it was good. Second round is when the dance started to turn on. So like I started doing not really my own thing, but I had to choose like a 2-3 song because remember it's bomb clash. So it's like 5 singers, 5 this, 5 that. So I think the specialty round is what we lost. But then in the tune, 5th tune, the man them start playing Dexter that 7-Eleven or whatever the tune's called. See it? When you kill 10 sound, I'm like, what is going on? So I must have went like I can do a foundation tune. And then they did it again, guy. So I was like, bro. So I don't know what made me think of it, but the biggest forwards that we got that night was the Shabba then. Because remember what Boom Clash is in Altamira place with Shabba, bro, the next block. No man don't play no Shabba, and Alaska's a big fucking song in Jamaica with no Shabba RANKIN. So I played the Shabba. When they played Bunty, and when they played Bunty, I played the Shabba. And Fargo's looking at me. The place from the intro started to clap. The man had like 3 more Shabbas left, you know, man. Him got Bunty and he just Shabba him again, guy. And then a little man came to the stage like this. He's like, yo man, you come here, are you ready to come here? So we go up, we say, what? He's like, I swear to God, they play 1 more Shabba, you win. I go, bro, don't say that dumb shit, you know, like.
And you would have played it.
I'm like, don't say that dumb shit. He's like, don't say that dumb shit. He's like, look so. So we look in the back. There's about 20 man, 3 branch and 3 in the air, everything, and chairs, everything. I'm like, yeah?
1 more.
I'm like, yo, Fargo.
Okay.
I'm like, what tune is this? He's like, I don't play it. I'm like, yo, the man said if you play 1 more Shabba, if I was you, there's like 2 songs left, I would play the Shabba. We play the Shabba. Oh no, I don't know what song that is. Never heard it in my life. From the intro, the place started tearing down. When we left there, the people that had Fargo in the air, you know, and you know where I was? With Roger and them from Friends Real, counting my money and drinking and billing my split. They're like, come for the interview. Me never come for that. Me come for my $5 and to clash. And then I left. You see, by the time we reach up the road, Twins like, yo, dance in Africa. I'm like, yeah, my $5, bro. Because I just won. This might be a good little contract killer. I'm feeling Louie culture right now. This guy sent me to Africa. The fuck? He won again. Then he's like, yo, we're going to New York. I'm like, alright. Won again. He's like, you sure you're not on the sound? I'm like, yeah, it's looking stupid now. I can't just be clashing and now we're winning and I don't play on the sound. And then we end up on Twin Star. Now, as far as done the play sound, I left out Clash. The clashes that I left out, or the sound that I left out, I should say, is done the play sound. Because, like, somebody just made a talk about, am I now squeezing in sound? I never ever left my sound. I never left my sound. It's just, I get in modes where I'm in a vice tune for my sound or I'm not. Because I juggle every week, you cannot tell me what year did you go to dance and don't hear Blaxz playing a dub. And I'm not playing the sound dub because I think that looks stupid. Because when I switch the sound, now I have to go find a new set of juggling and fuck that. So I never left my sound, it's just do I decide, I remember that you probably don't know, but my sound plays when I'm not even on it. Like I have to book my own sound to play at certain places, bro, real talk. See,
Who plays the song with if you don't play it?
Tiny run the place, and then I had K Cash. K Cash is starting to freelance with this thing, but if we have a date and I need like the two selectors, it's gonna be probably Cash and Tiny. 9 times out of 10. I'm like the third wheel inside there. I never left my sound. The sound is always there, and like that's what matter about to find out now. You see when the sound rolls out the real and proper way, like I have sound, you know, like amp racks and speakers and like I have sound, you know. When it comes to reggae, I want to say I did all the angle of it. See, I just need to put out the hit tune. But I Clash, I played parties, weddings, I cut dubs, I build rhythms, everything. Toured with every artist. All your favorite artists, I've been on a plane with them or in a venue near you. I can say that with confidence, guy. Enough little man in Toronto, they can style it all they want, bro. They can't walk one block in my shoes, bro. And I don't do it as a bossy thing, but when the conversation comes up, I am gonna let you know. Cause I'm not 19 anymore. I don't have to be on, bro. Right now, you don't have to respect me. No, straight up. You don't have to respect me, you don't have to nothing, but you better know what time it is when you see me come. That's up.
Soul Survival!